Hey you guys, what is up? It's your girl, Ama Governor, back again with another video. And now I could do all of that because your girl became a TikToker this week, okay? Let me show you some of the popular ones, right? So let's go. Bitch. Corvette, hey, and that's on period. Can you guys feel the energy in this video? I'm about to give you my 101 tips and tricks how to get these Ghana girls. Keep it PG. Keeping it PG. We're going to keep it PG. I got you. Anyway, no, not how to get these Ghana girls with that one day your corner. But I'm going to show you the prelims, right? The preliminary matters that you have to go through in order to get to the part where you make the. Let's get into the video. I'm talking too much. Okay. So before I start this video, disclaimer: this is not a set way to move to Ghana girls or to catch Ghana girls. It's not like a set way, and this doesn't just apply to Ghana girls. I feel like these rules and principles that I came up with are pretty universal, and they should really work on girls all over the globe, queer girls all over the globe. But I should say I have made particular references bearing in mind the conservatism in Ghana and the context of Ghana. What I'm saying is my tips and tricks are universal. However, in my explanation, I've jotted down some points that have special reference to the conservatism in Ghana, okay? And the context, within the context of Ghana, and what I believe is some general cut across attitudes of Ghanaian girls, okay? Great. So let's begin this video. So let me just tell you guys the purpose of this video. It's really difficult to tell people's sexualities because it's not written on their foreheads, right? I know that people like to assume when they see, like, for instance, stud girls or studdish girls or STEM girls, or, you know, and for femme girls, it's really, you almost can never tell that a femme girl is a queer girl. This video relates to all of these girls because you should not go around assuming people's sexuality just because they dress a certain way. Don't like approach a studdish girl and be like, I know you're into girls, like, okay, throw that attitude in the bin. All right, so having said this, I would like to say that before you even move, you, this queer girl that I'm talking to, before you even move or try to move to anybody, you have to first of all be 100% certain about your sexuality. You should have passed the exploration stage. You should have known what your sexuality is. Although, to be honest and to be fair, you can't completely know, but you know, you're just sure that you're into girls or into boys or into gays or whatever that you're into, okay? And yeah, another thing is you should be confident about your sexuality. You should be very proud about your sexuality before trying to add anyone to your sexuality journey or your romantic journey or your girlfriend journey, okay? So you should be very confident, very proud, and very certain, 100%. Great. So having said all this, let's just get into the tips and tricks. Rule number 1, to be a boss-ass bitch. I'm like, all right. So rule number 1, okay? I can't stress this rule enough. Do not under any circumstances move to a straight girl. Do not under any circumstances move to a straight girl, okay? First of all, you'd say, like, how are you to know a straight girl? Someone who tells you that they're straight, just take it at face value. You're not a detective. You're not trying to, hey, let me see if I can change. Hey, gosh, let me stress on that point. Seeing if you can change someone, sweetie, that's not a thing, Okay, that's predatory. That's not a thing, sweetie. Honestly, like I'm full of jokes, but I'm dead ass on this. That's predatory. Someone has told you who they're into, and they're very confident about that. Why are you trying to, I can change you, hey, I can make you into, girl, that's not attractive, that is not sexy, that is not a thing, it's not a real thing, it's predatory. Stop that. You can't change anyone. If they'll change, let them change on their own, then come to you. Don't do that, trust me. Heartaches, you can't even take it, don't. And secondly, the other reason why you should not move to straight girls is that they're going to break your heart into pieces that you cannot collect back. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Listen, a lot of them tend to be bi-curious or whatever they identify as, or maybe they just think, oh, it's cute. You know, like some of them just, what's the word? Some of them just romanticize our sexuality. Some of them just see it as an aesthetic. Some of them just see it as an experience. If you feel like you can have that, so maybe you want to give a straight friend of yours their first girl on girl kiss, that's fine. Like, that's different from what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is where you are looking to actually be with this person, then under no circumstances, under no circumstances, I don't know how to speak Ghana because I got 5 in Ghana in BC. Under no circumstances should you move to a straight girl. I beg you. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, find out how exactly and honestly they feel about the LGBTQ plus community. It's extremely important. Okay, so we're going to talk about the different types of the common feelings that people have towards the community, okay? And then we're going to talk about how you move on from there. Okay, so for one, there are the people that are vehemently against it. They're homophobic. They will tell you quite plainly, like, no, I don't do that. No. For whatever reason. I don't support it, X. Run. Just leave. She's not the one. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Now, I would say this. Still, do not move to this person, even if you feel strongly that they are only homophobic because they are closeted and that they are reflecting their insecurities on the community. So what I mean by that is there are certain people that are in fact queer people, but because of their surroundings, because of internalized confusion and things like that, and because they're insecure about it, they're unable to come out of the closet and come out as not straight, right, or as queer. And so they tend to project those insecurities on other people. So for instance, if someone they want to make it they're very loud about the fact that they're homophobic, just so that no one ever looks at them and says, you're gay, you're trying to hide something. Do you get what I mean? So you guys, I was eating my watching because of you guys. Come my watching because of you guys. Let me close it. All right, so yes, with closeted people, don't do it because those are who closeted people are, okay? And some closeted people tend to be homophobic because of their own insecurities. Now with those people, do not move to them, particularly because they're still in their confused state, okay? They're still in their hard state. They're not mentally there. So for you to even move to them, that's disregarding their mental state. That's not even nice. Don't do that. That's not a very kind thing to do to someone like that. Just leave the person. Let them figure themselves out. They usually, find a way out, or some of them unfortunately don't. But anyway, your thing is to not move to them. What you should know is you should not move to them because they're not in the space, they're not in the head space for that kind of, romantic relationship with you or sexual relationship with you, okay? So please do not move to those people. So those are the homophobes, or those who are strongly against the community. And then there are these passive people. So there are and you find these with a lot of religious people, right? They say like, you know what, I understand they were born with it. I understand they need to do their own thing. Yay, go for them, good for them. I'm happy for them. But for me, I can't allow it and I can't be friends with it and because of my religion, because of how I was brought up, so those people are like passive about it, but they also have particular beliefs that go against it, but they don't necessarily join a rally to fight against our rights. So with those people, I would still say do not move to those people, just because you would be disregarding their religious beliefs, okay? And in certain situations, when maybe they're queer and they're religious, and so they maybe fall in love with you as well, they tend to have this back and forth between you and their religious their person, like their God, right? So then now it's like it becomes a battle. They have to choose between you guys. Don't put anyone in that position, and trust me, you do not want to be in that position, because now it really becomes God and you, the devil. You don't want that. Don't do that. I would say personally, do not move to those passive people. And then there are the passive people that do not have anything. They don't have any particular beliefs against it. They're just like, oh, I'm just not an activist, so I would not necessarily, fight for their rights. But I'm like, cool, and I totally respect them, and I don't care enough about it. I'm indifferent about it. Those types of people, I would say that you can move to them, because, when I say move to them, that's in the third rule or the third point, which I'll make on how to move to them. But I'm saying with them, you can continue on the course, and I'll tell you the course in the third rule. But okay, those people are, yes, tick. The first two people, no and no, but this passive person, yes. And then there are people who are actually, yes, they're positively for the movement, they're positively for the community, and they're like, yes, LGBT rights, I'm for you guys, whether they're allies or they're closeted or they're queer people, right? So they're yes. So the second point is find out how they feel about the community, okay? Because people have very strong sentiments about it, and that is one indicator that not for me, I gotta run. This person is probably not queer, let me not move to this person, okay? Good. Now, the third point, what I mean by moving to them. So now listen very carefully, because this is where all the juice is at, okay? All right. So now what I mean, the third point is what I mean by moving to them and how to move to them. Now listen, you obviously want to start with a friendship, right? Listen, now I'll say this, people like me who do, like for me, for instance, I'm not trying to have any romantic relationship with anybody. If I ever move to anybody, it is for extracurricular activities. It's not for that. So personally, I can't waste time. Like, I don't move to someone as like a friend before, but I'm sure you guys are angels, like you guys are better than me, so I'm taking the romantic route, right? But I would not do that. If I'm trying to like fuck someone, I would let them know. I can't do friends then take past that side. I don't know if you do that, and it's a waste of time, right? But with queer girls, right, because I don't know, I can't just move to them like that. So I only move to queer girls that I know are queer, that have come out at least to me as queer. They are the ones I move to like that, okay? So all of the rules I'm talking about is in respect to people who want romantic relationships, okay? Those who want extracurriculars like me, just know that you have to know for sure that they are queer before you even say like, yo, listen, I'm really trying to fuck. I'm just trying to fuck, okay? But other than that, if you're going the romantic route, let's go. So what I mean by moving to them, so obviously you want to start with like a friendship or insinuations of a friendship or something light, right? You just, after you found out about how they feel, then you know that maybe they're not necessarily uncomfortable with female attention, right? But that's not to say you should give them attention. Now listen to this part really carefully on how exactly to move to them. You do very light flirting in the friendship journey. Listen to me. Very light friendship, very light flirting. Only very light flirting, like, oh, you look really pretty today, or you look really beautiful today. Don't be adding it. Don't do all that heavy shit, okay? I will tell you why it should be very light flirting and not heavy at all, under no circumstance, okay? At least for the very beginning, and I'll tell you what happens after. It's because I told you this is where the particular reference to Ghana comes in. In Ghana, right, the girls are not necessarily, they're not very bold, and they are not, yes, come to me, I want a queer relationship. They're usually very shy. very, oh fuck, I don't know about this, man. Yo, like what is my this going to say? What is my dad going to say? Da, 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 da. They're very like that. And also they grew up with a lot of, I'm sorry to have to use this term, but I want to make a point. So a lot of the demonetization of supi. So supi, if you're non-Ghanaian, supi is a term that was used to, it was a term synonymous to lesbianism in particularly high school, right? Where they used to say like when someone says supi, it's like an insult, it's to demonize lesbianism. That's how it was. So it's like no matter how passive or supportive some allies or some queer people are, in a place like Ghana, like it's almost impossible for you not to have grown up with some residue of homophobia, okay, growing up in Ghana. So it's in the back of their mind. So when you move to them really hard, right, it triggers memories of, hey God, I'm come to do supi, like, oh my God, lesbianism. Like, you know, even the term lesbianism is very much demonized and taken as an insult in Ghana. So all these things play in their minds, right? So you want to go really slow and really lightly. Play it as a friend, but obviously, you know how you flirt very lightly to just indicate to the other person that you really want just a little more with them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you look really pretty. They actually really like this on you. You know, not like forget to go like chill, okay? That would scare them off so fast. They will cut you off so fucking fast, okay? But that was a joke. I mean, no sensible person would do that. But you know, like the hard flirting, like, you know, I want to take you out on a date, or you know, it's like a date, like that's a bit much. You know, just like, oh, I want to have lunch. Do you want to come? Oh, I'm chilling at my friend's place. Do you want to come? Oh, do you want to come? You know, you want to go like that, right? And then keep it on the light note until they get the memo. And apart from getting the memo, they actually start to like you back, right? If they'll like you back, they just would, right? Because now they put two and two together. You're being really flirty with them. Not really, but you're being flirty with them. They know you're into girls. And you do, like with the flirtiness, there are particular things that are obviously, it goes a little beyond friendship. Like maybe they're on their periods and then you come all the way with period pads, but also don't overdo it. I hope I'm making sense. Like keep it on the low, like keep it really light and fresh and like friendly, but friendly, flirty, casual, if that makes sense. I really hope I'm communicating. When you do that, right, when you keep it light, they usually tend to come on heavy on you. They really tend to come on heavy on you. And it works like, And then at that point, ushim, udim, udim. And then I have a last point, which kind of ties in with the third point. The fourth point being, don't tell them how you feel about them. Don't go and say I like you. Maybe at the tail end, when you see that they are coming on strong, right? Listen, even when they start coming on strong, keep it light, keep it fresh. Like, not that you're flexing them or you're stunting on them or anything, but you know, it's just like you're cool, you're calm about it, you're chill. I know for a lot of us, like even me, it's really hard to be chill when you like someone. But listen, because of how they grew up, because of like Ghana we did, because of the scares, like you want to let them see that they are sure about liking you. You want them to, you know, really get there. And if you apply even a little pressure, it kind of scares them off. I'm sorry to say. You know what, maybe this doesn't work with everyone. I have to put that disclaimer out there, but I have to say, well, a good number of my experiences anyway. So, and honestly, experiences of other queer people I've spoken to. So yeah, and then from there, Mia sets the table. So now you for chop. Hey, not that chopping. I mean, like, well, it could be that chopping, but you know, like the relationship stage and all of that, right? Or when you guys get in fact, don't skip the talking stage. It's all parts of it, right? So you just take it like that. But yeah, I think I'm done with this video, you guys. I really hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions for me, please leave it in the comment section below. If that's a bit much for you, you can just DM me and I'll help. But you guys, don't DM me too much. Sometimes it's really hard and I feel so bad when I'm unable to reply everyone's messages. That's why I try to put everything on here. But anyway, yeah, still just DM me if you really need to. If you really didn't understand something I said, please just do that. Just leave it in the comment section below. And you guys, please, you guys don't like the videos. You guys don't like the videos at all. I really need you guys to like the videos, and I really need you guys to comment, even if it's a full stop or a heart or whatever emoji. Like, I would really appreciate it. Please leave a comment. And also, like, you guys should go check out my TikTok. I just started TikTok. I'm a whole TikTok. I'm a whole TikToker now, you guys. Like, alright, anyway, you guys have asked me to make a story time on my first heartbreak, like the first girl I fell in love with who broke my heart. If I get 3k likes on this video, I would do a story time about that girl who broke my heart, okay? And she liked me the entire time, okay? You guys, you know what? Just let me know if you want me to do a story time. Let me just give you tidbits, okay? She had a best friend. Her best friend hated me because she said I was turning her girlfriend into her best friend into a lesbian, and she said for some Christian reasons or whatever, we should stop being friends. Not knowing. Listen, I'm putting out the juice here. You there, if you wanted 3k likes, and I would do a story time on that situation for you guys, okay? Bye, you guys.
Round of applause for the boss ass bitches who made